Hey folks, how you doing? Leducium here, continuing to play the Stanley Parable. So let's do this for the umpteenth time, or third time, whatever. Point is, we're gonna close that door, and this time I'm gonna look at what the computers say. Maybe no, they sometimes different ones are on. Interesting. Username access. Okay. Alright, let's do this.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his
I am very tempted to take the door on the right, but I kind of have a general idea of how it will end, and the answer is not good. So let's follow the voice for now, but later on we may try something different.
Person here either. Feeling a wave of
Don't get
disbelief,
fired.
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Alright, game.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Still can't take an executive poop, can I? That's a shame. It's the only kind of poop I know. Executive variety. 8 something 2 4.
Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret pin number.
2845.
2845.
Let's try.
But of
2
course, Stanley
8
couldn't possibly have
4
known this.
6. Aw. Alright.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck.
Looks like a relatively accurate globe.
He stepped into the newly opened.
Looks like a relatively accurate plate. Alright, let's do this, shall we? I really want to take all of these alternating paths, but I also want to see where this leads me. So, I will be a pawn in your game of storytelling.
He felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Huh, there's some weird lagging there. Alright, that's okay.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Really want to see what's over there. But, okay. Alright. Well, we'll get this done first. And button.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Wish my room was packed with television screens. Alright.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each board
There we are.
of an
Employee 427. We can see our office.
The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on
Who's
screen.
an employee that works in the staircase? I guess there's a ladder there, but still. And that employee just has text on the monitor. Whoop.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true.
I believe it.
Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated
CCTV.
to accept it blindly? No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Possibly.
Here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Does that look like... I don't know. Maybe C. Plus plus? Whatever. Alright, let's try turning the whole thing off. It's over. We won! Hooray. Did we?
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away.
I saw a bird.
And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened,
Oh, is that a plane?
Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Seems like a trap to me. I'm gonna stay right here and sit in this chair. I wonder if we stay here long enough, if this will tell us something. Or not. Paranoia. You have won once again. Ah, the voice told me to step through. Alright. What kind of a building is this in a strange doorway?
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path.
Oh, I don't like any of this.
This was exactly the way, right now, that things
Nope,
were meant
nope,
to
nope,
happen.
nope. Don't like any of this.
And Stanley was happy.
Did we win? Okay, so that's an ending. That's interesting. Alright, so that is an actual ending to the game, it looks like. And then, of course, we're back here. Where's the... Which one of you is ringing?
Hi, Stanley. Just wanted to leave you a message to let you know there's a few things I need you to pick up on your way home from work today. We need milk, cereal, dish soap, spaghetti,
Wait a minute.
anything of sugar, some bread, and coffee beans, whichever ones you like. I'll give you a call if there's anything I forgot. Thanks, sweetie. See you tonight.
This isn't my desk. Is my wife having an affair? Cynthia, no! I don't know. Alright. Let's move along this way. And let's try
Stanley came to a set of two open doors.
some of the
He
alternatives
entered the
here.
door on his left.
We're gonna...
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yes. That looks like a meeting room. Where's the employee lounge that everyone speaks so highly of.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Ah, nice. It is well constructed. There are cold drinks for $1.25.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
It is. I was hoping there was something on that notepad. Time
At this
hasn't
point,
seemed to
Stanley's
really...
obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's
Hey.
possible that this is why everyone left.
Maybe I wanted them to leave. You don't know that. What's over here?
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue. But when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
Maybe. Maybe. But maybe this is also the 5th annual subcommittee meeting of Internal Revenue Analysis for Committee of the Royal Revenue Discussion Club. There's Dissension Club. No girls. The committee... Whatever, I can't read that small text. Alright, so the game is trying to send me a message. I have to get the heck out of here.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room.
It really
and
was
took the
amazing.
first open door on his left to get back to business.
I don't know my left from right. Okay, I know it wants me to go left. So here,
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
what do we have here? Some blueprints? Secret blueprints? What do we do in this company anyways? That's a good question. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift, $1,000. Penalty for jumping up, $5,000. Oh. I find this plausible.
Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that
Do you
the
think we can
story
make
has
it?
been about nothing but you all this time.
I think so!
Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you
Run,
have
run, run,
zero
run, 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 run.
consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Ah,
Now, listen
crap.
carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Son of a bitch, I've seen this movie. YOLO.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Colorblind.
I still don't think we're connected. Stanley walked through the red door.
Dyslexia.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place.
Sweet.
Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted?
Yes.
Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far.
Jiggle physics.
Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. Which already feels
Sweet.
leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Well, now I don't know. See, now there's pressure. Before I wanted to, but now... Okay.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Oh.
Okay, so we're getting somewhere. Clearly there's something here that speaks to you. If I can be honest here, I really don't have any idea where I'm going with this. This whole third door thing was just a stab in the dark. But I guess you're into it, so let's keep this party...
This is awesome.
Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Sweet. Did I win? Did you know that? Well, skip the intro sequence. I did not. Blue door. Wait, whoa, what's happening? Correct door. Sweet. Huh. Ceiling light. Office space. Do we try this again?
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
Yes.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some play testing. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up.
I feel great.
The baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game. About the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice.
I do
Of
agree.
course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
This is a good... This is a challenge game, but I'm not sure I'm gonna actually be up for it. So, goodbye.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me?
Can't it be
If it's
both?
the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
I think we won. Hey!
Well, Stanley, is this
We
any
won.
better? At last, the one thing you've always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with. But is it enough?
But I can't jump.
Tell me that, Stanley. Will it
Or can
ever
I?
be enough? Well,
No.
I'll say this. I'm done
Pretty sure I
making
can't
things for
jump.
you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house. This will go here. No, here. And then...
What? What's happening?
Let's see, what does it need? Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off, yes, it's complete. I made this, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy. But you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable.
I don't know if I should. There's a whole bunch of scary movies that started out this way. Why don't you come out here? I'll fight you. IRL at PAX. Come on. I'm hiding in the bushes so nobody can see me. Whoop. Alright. You win.
Isn't it grand? Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond. Diamond everything. Yes, yes, yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
Oh, sweet. This is some kind of crafting, mining type of game.
Oh my, it looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
Nah, lights are for pussies. We're fine. What can possibly go wrong?
Oh, no, 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 no. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
Uh-oh. Might have stumbled upon something there at the end. But... what's this?
Yes! I don't even know what this game is, but I love it. You, trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious.
Excuse me.
Find out
While
what
I
the
take
hell this
an executive poop. Boop.
Oh, it's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte.
I'll just give it time. I got this. Oh.
Genius.
Alright, well, I'm actually going to have to pause this game right here. But when we come back, we'll keep on playing. So folks, I hope you're enjoying this so far. If you are, leave a like, hit subscribe, all that stuff. And I'll see you guys next time. Later!